Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Bridwell alongside Kevin Robinson, and Coach is going to talk cross country today. And the fall season has been a lot of training, just one race so far, so we can still talk a lot about expectations for this club.
Yeah, I mean we're basically just getting rolling, putting in some mileage and trying to stay healthy. We're still trying to figure out where our kids are at and how fit they are, and we raced at twilight after about 4 or 5 days of team training. So, we're not in race shape yet, but we did have some kids that performed really well and competed really well. So, it was a pretty good start to the season. It's a long road, but it's a really short season at the same time. So, the pressure's on. There's definitely a sense of urgency for us to step up and get our kids ready, and I think they're up to the challenge.
That Brooks Twilight, as you mentioned, Coach, was Labor Day weekend. Kind of take a look back. How did you feel about the men and the women? I know it was on short training.
Yeah, the thing that stood out the most in my mind was Arnica. Arnica, she won the event as the top collegian. She really stepped up and put together what I consider to be a really, really strong race. And I thought across the board the girls did a pretty good job. We were without Betsy, who's one of our key runners, and I think definitely that would have probably changed the team dynamic a little bit. But overall, I think we did a pretty good job. Obviously, Arnica, did a great job. On the guys' side, we ran without Julian, who's one of our front runners. He's got a little banged up knee, so he's back to training now, and he's feeling pretty good. So I think the guys with a healthy Julian are a very good team. The guys who did run did a pretty good job. Brock did a great job. Matthew Camp ran an excellent race. I think he PR'd by well over a minute from what he ran, on that course last year. So definitely some really, really good things going. But again, it's so early. Right now, it's more about the training and the consistency than it is the race result.
You mentioned Arnica. She did get Female Athlete of the Week honors for that performance in that race. Always, it's team accumulation, but nice for those individual honors.
Oh, absolutely, and she deserved it. I mean, she stepped up. She looked like she was in mid-season shape there. So, yeah, I really feel like if she can stay healthy, she's going to have a really, really strong season.
Coach, this weekend you're going to be out at Shelby Farms for the Rhodes College Invitational. What do you want to see out of the two clubs here, just being that second race?
Well, I definitely want to see improvement.
Yeah.
I want to see that the last week or so of training has made us better. It's made us stronger, both mentally and physically. It's a different course. We're going to run in the morning instead of at 10 o'clock at night. So that's way past my bedtime. So I'm really excited about that. I love the feel at Shelby Farms. It's a great course. It's a little more traditional cross country. It's not just track on grass. Yeah. We got some hills, we got some challenges, and we've got a couple of titles to defend there. So that's what we've been talking to the team about. Go out, compete, bring back those titles again, repeat as champions, and let's keep getting better week in and week out.
It's amazing. I've been at the Shelby Farms a couple times this summer. The work they've done on that Shelby Farms the last few years. Beautiful place to run that race.
It's a hidden gem. It really is. When you're there, you feel like you're out, in the most beautiful landscape there is in the United States, and it's hard to believe that we are fortunate enough to have that within this community, and it's a great thing not only for our cross-country programs, but for everyone here as a community as well.
And I know your athletes are used to it. They get a little bit of a cool spell here the next few days, but it will warm back up this weekend, looks like.
Yeah, I don't think we're quite out of the heat yet, although this has been a nice little break. We've had, we've been fortunate to have some really, really mild conditions as of late, and it's tough to run 7 to 13 miles at any point in time for anybody. But when you're doing it in 90+ degrees with high humidity, it's much, much more challenging. So, yeah, I think it's been a big benefit for us to be able to have those conditions.
All right, Coach, sounds good. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
That's Kevin Robinson. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network.